All right. Man, that's quick. All right, we are live, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to our weekly marketing with corporate filming and franchise filming. This is a new thing that we are doing. We are purposely going live so we can just talk about what we're doing, and that's really one of the reasons why we want to do this. Because right now, the best thing you could do is put a face to your brand and your company. So right now we have Autumn, Calvin, and Javier.
Hey,
Hi, guys.
everybody.
Hey guys, so thanks for tuning in here. The point of this is we're actually going to be going live every Monday at 10 a.m. Pacific on our Facebook and Twitter. So tune in. So each of these will last only about 15 minutes. Let me actually just do this recording on Zoom as well, because why not? So Autumn, I want to start with you. You made this amazing video last week. Tell us what you created.
Yeah, it's still in the works, but if you've gone to our website, you're probably going to see it pretty soon. So if you watch Hulu, which I'm sure a lot of us are doing, because what else are we going to do right now? There's a lot of commercials saying, talking about COVID-19, talking about what's going on, and just bringing hope to people. And we wanted to create a commercial that could bring hope to you guys, because it's a hard time for everybody, and we want to just bring whatever hope we can to you guys through our videos and through our editing and everything else.
Mm-hmm. And if you guys can see, we're all about authenticity. My dogs got really excited about that idea, Autumn. So thank you for sharing that. It's my mom in the background. I'm home for Easter. So yeah, no, Autumn, that's exactly right. Like it's a hope, right? And I kind of fell into the trap of selling, bugging people, selling. But honestly, you can't do that now. The best content you can make is what you made, right? It's hopeful, it's inspiring, it's happy, and that's something that I am really excited for us to launch, because I know every company, if you just made content that you're not trying to sell people, it's about why you love what you do, it's about how we can get through this, that will get so engaged. And once all this is over, because this will end, guys, whether it's next week or three months from now, I want that company to be top of mind, because they didn't try and take their money, they tried to help them through this. And that's what I really like about that video. So Javier, I see you saying yes. Like, what do you think companies should be doing right now?
I think the most important thing for companies to do right now is to make sure that they reach out to their clients and give a word of inspiration. I think you're right. Trying to sell products or trying to sell is not the right move. Right now, the right move is to help, reach out, and most importantly, be involved in the community, because that's how people are going to remember you.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I mean, there's a really cool behind the scenes film that you just did, kind of along like same lines. Do you feel like if people just kind of highlight their people right now, that can also work?
Yeah, definitely. Like highlight the people that they can also work, because there are people there in the front lines, and so we also want to be thankful to those people who are out there working and are making a difference during this hard time. So thank you to everyone that's out there. They're essential and they're still putting in the time and the work, for all of us that can't.
Yeah, this whole thing, it made me also realize, like, I think we all take for granted the people that do help us at the store, or do,
Mhm.
like they really are. And it's kind of cool, because they're really the only ones really on the front line right now. So it makes us appreciate, what they are doing. So going over to you, Calvin, there's a video that you made for us. Like, tell the world what you're making for us, and how this kind of ties into the whole tell a story, don't sell right now.
Yeah, so right now we're just kind of taking advantage of the time we have, with stuff getting canceled and whatnot. So we're making I'm making content about our team. Like it just highlights our team. It highlights why they like working for corporate filming, what they like about it. Is it the people, the job itself, or the traveling? Um, yeah, it's a bunch of cool stuff that we did from our photo day that we had like a month and a half ago.
Hmm.
It's really fun, yeah. So I kind of just making some humanizing content for, the our viewers and our audience to watch and kind of, like Trevor said, put a face to it.
Yeah, and I feel like you're doing so well about just telling the story of why we love what we do. So any marketers out there, owners, I mean, even right now, get your staff on Zoom, even if your parents walk in the background or something like that's funny. Like just have fun right now because we are all going crazy in our house. So rather than making no content, create something, even even if it's low resolution, very raw like this. Just how do you put a face to you and your team? Right? And it's the people that really stay top of mind during all of this that will really come out as winners. That will really come out as winners when all this is over. That's actually really funny because I knew this would happen. But this is exactly what I thought would happen. It's actually kind of funny. So I want to go around the room. Autumn, if someone's on the fence about, man, how do I even make, like, I wish we had that, which we don't have it done yet. So we'll launch that next week, right? But the video that Autumn made, it was us dancing, us loving what we do. Tell us or tell the world what you did with that. You wrote a voiceover. Like, does somebody have to hire our film crew to come out and film something or no?
What's great about the videos that we want to make specifically, if we want something that's COVID-19 related and bringing hope and talking to your customers, is that we don't actually have to go out and film you because we're keeping social distancing. We don't want to do all that right now. So what we can either do is, if you're a current client, we can use past footage. If you're not a client of ours yet but want to be, we can always do a Zoom call like this, talk with your CEO. We can make it so that we don't actually have to go and meet you. We can meet you virtually, do things virtually, and it's more authentic because your clients can see that you're letting your staff work from home or your CEO is out there on the front lines. And yeah, so we don't have to go out and do anything. We can do it through this.
Yeah, no, and that's exactly right. We do have partners placed all throughout the US. If we did want to film literally on a Zoom lens, we won't even come near you guys, right? But going to your point, go on Zoom. So the entire video is from past footage. You wrote a script. We use one of our voice people, right? So it's really cool to see that because that's what companies should be doing now, humanizing content, saying how they're there for their people. And to anyone out there right now, if you have any vendors, partners, like right now is the time to kind of throw the contract out the window. It's really about being there for them. It's about letting them pay later. It's about, this is how you can truly show that you are a good partner and you're not just in it for the money, right? So that's something I really like about what we're doing. So shout out to all of our partners, vendors, people that use us. We are definitely here for you guys. And our goal is to really make humanizing content right now. We find it so fun and it makes us think, like, how do we create Zoom interviews down the line, right? It's very in, right? So let's go around the room kind of one more time. I like to keep this about maximum 15 minutes here. Javier, if you had one like humanizing marketing tip for someone right now, what would you recommend that they do if they're kind of stuck?
I would say create content. Like we mentioned before, it doesn't have to be perfect, but definitely stay on top of mind of everyone. So create content about the new process, the new techniques that you're doing, and post it. So don't stay stagnant because people will not remember you if you're not right now on social media, just informing people, giving people value. So I would say create content.
Yeah. Calvin, what do you have to say if someone's on the fence of like, man, how do I even start with this? Like, what would you tell them to do?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of would just tell them to start basically from what they have and kind of just re-scrap it, and kind of like make things better. Kind of see where you can. I don't know what the word is, like, but it's like superiorate. Kind of just make yourself like better. One thing I've heard a lot this time around is if you don't come out with like a skill or something, then like you kind of just like didn't make good use of your time.
Yeah, and I'm holding her so she doesn't bark. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, we have so much time right now. I mean, any marketers, owners, like we are redoing our Google ads, our website copy entirely. like literally, so now is the time to work on that thing that you don't have time to work on. It's kind of humbling to be like, wow, I should have been working on this every week anyway. It shouldn't have taken this COVID thing for us to work on a big idea. So every company should come out stronger on the back end, right, of all that stuff. So Autumn, I'll end with you because the dogs are going crazy. We have 4 dogs here right now.
Oh, I wasn't able to hear you. I don't know if it was just me. I can't hear you. Is it just me that can't hear you? Sorry, Trevor.
No, it's okay. This is great, guys. We'll just end it here because my wonderful sister came in with her babies and the dogs. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys can hear me, everyone watching will be doing this without my dogs and my sister and my babies, or my sister's babies, every Monday at 10. Thank you guys. If you have more, if you want to reach out to us, we have a blog, coreperforming.net, about how companies can really create content during this time. So thank you guys, and I'm gonna go pet my dogs.
Bye, everyone.